99.999% of all like disobedience or anything that's going on with your horse is fear-based. Okay, so you can pretty well think, even when they're being obstinate, there's some fear behind it. So, especially with her, you're gonna want to establish, okay, this is a friendly game, and this is a driving game. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Don't step into the direction. You want to go like this. So lean, yes. There you go. Nope, don't step into the direction. Because what you did is you pulled her across. You back her up. And you want to do what you would do on your direct rein. So you like your direct rein turn does this.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is you're simulating direct rein turn, which was totally what happens when you ride her and you go direct rein and she goes like, and she would go into the pressure.
Yeah.
Because when I was on the ground with her and I went direct rein and she went like this, whoop, and she went away from it. And she went the wrong direction. Yeah. She went into my push. So I was like, okay, this is exactly what she does when you're on board. So you can actually help her a lot. There you go.
So you're putting your weight, like if you're going to the right,
yeah, you put
your weight on the left and just point with the right.
Yeah, your left leg right now is the center of the circle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, now push the nose. I said it's not hard. You can't not touch her. You just want to go, oh, I had to touch you. Friendly game. Yeah. So if you touch her, that's okay. Then you go, friendly game. Good. And then you back her up. Can you say, how about we try it again? And this time, don't let me touch you. There you go. Try. Yeah. Nice. She puts so much slack on the rope. Yep. There you go. Good. Disengage. Good. And then everything you do, just make sure you slow down. Keep the games separate, and try and like do some quality, get some quality before you move on. Which is totally opposite of any of the left brain horses, where I say don't worry about the quality, just move on. You know, with her,
right.
You do
want to wait
for her to get quiet and relaxed, and where you don't have to spank her. And don't be afraid to spank, just know that it makes her get all twisted up inside, and that you're gonna have to go back and rub it all off and make sure she knows that you're not mad at her and everything's okay, and that it was just a spank and it's no big deal.
She's a beautiful girl.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Nice long send. Remember, you're building a direct rein. If you want her direct rein to be really nice when you're riding, make it really nice on the ground. Yeah.
You know, this last year, all of that has really sunk into my head about how the groundwork really translates to the saddle.
I think for a lot of us, we go, oh, groundwork, and we've always been told groundwork translates to the back.
Right.
But yet we don't
actually notice it.
Yeah. There you go. And if you start thinking of it in terms of, well, if I really want her to get good at her hindquarter yields, then I really need her to do really good quality hindquarter yields before I ride. And I want to do really good sends.
My transitions is what it really opened my eyes with on the ground.
Especially on the ground. Because when they're not carrying your weight, they can figure it out before you get on their back.
Right.
There you go. The other thing I rode in was a bozal. Something with a little more bite on the nose. So I don't know if you have a bozal. You should probably get one. You know, she just needs a little bit more bite over the nose than just the halter.
So with the bozal, they're stiff, and so when it kind of gives them a. Some flexion?
I think of it like it gives them a hoop to keep their nose in. And so when you push here, it goes, oh look, there's all this room over here to go to it, and so they learn to keep their nose inside of the hoop.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of like the rope halter, which is real floppy and it just kind of moves with them and it feels like nothing, the
Right.
bozal holds a shape, and then they just learn to keep their nose inside of it.
Gotcha.
And the nose, where the nose goes, the feet will follow. There you go. So if you can get the nose, you know, softly going into the direction, the feet will softly go in the direction. There you go. Disengage. Yep. So this is one of those times where you're going to keep going. Sideways, squeeze, sideways, squeeze, until that squeeze becomes nice and quiet. There you go. Good. There you go. And squeeze, step back, and take rope. There you go. Disengage. Set and back. When you come back to the squeeze, so keep going. Good. When you get ready to do the squeeze, what I want you to do is I want you to go like this. Run your hand down the rope, and then you're going to take a step back and open up. So run your hand down the rope, take a step back and open up. There you go. Because right there, what you're doing is you're helping her learn how to come off that direct rein again. So you're going, and porcupine. All right, drive, 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 and porcupine. So you're teaching her to follow that feel off of her nose. You won't have a problem ever leading her again. There you go. Disengage. See if you can let her, when she squeezes through, see if you can let her go further and further away too. So you want to see if she can just keep going in a straighter line and just keep following the rail just a little further, get some more distance. Nose, nose, nose. Yep, nose. Give her more rope. Get further away. Let her get further away. All the way to the end. There you go. There you go. Good. Now you're just going to just run your hand down just a little bit. Yes. Now stop. Take one step back. Pull her through. Disengage. Send her back.
Beautiful.
There you go. Remember, when she comes through, it's a porcupine game. When she passes you, then it becomes a driving game.
So you're almost like leading her through that porcupine.
Yeah.
I mean through
so
that.
So like right there, you're going to stop, take a line, bring her through. When her nose passes you, it turns into a driving game.
Ah. Gotcha.
There you go. Back onto the rail. Good. 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 Yes. Good. Try not to drive her forward when you take that length. See if you can send her through with a porcupine game. There you go. Good. Drive her hip, 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 hip. Yes. Good. Hip. Yes. And relax. Take a line. Boop. You need to, right there you could have backed up more to hold the contact. So you'd back up your feet more. There you go. Boop. Not too fast. Well, because you want her to relax. Speed will come. Speed will come. There you go. Now, if she was acting like an idiot and like freaking out, I would put a lot of pressure on her until she stopped acting like an idiot. But if she's being fairly good, I wouldn't ask for speed quite yet. There you go. Yeah, that was really good. Disengage. Nice. If you want her to steer better, do a lot more porcupine game. Try and find the porcupine game in everything.
Maybe that's why mine's gotten better.
Yes.
Because it's funny how many years I just
Drive.
ignored the porcupine. And
Drive,
drove.
drive, 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 drive. There you go. Nice. Nice. Now you're gonna send her through. Yep, and then bring her into you. There you go, and rub on her. There you go. Good. Just remember, hey, you're with me. When she goes, what's that? You go, hey, you're with me. There you go. That'll make a big difference.
Yeah.
When you start to really go, wait. No, it's not okay if you're looking out there, then you're not doing enough with your feet.
Yeah.
You're not working hard enough.
I'm not thinking.
Because if she's really working hard to think about what you're asking her to do, she doesn't have time to focus on everything else. Now, if we're just sitting here, and it's fine for her to look around.
Yeah.
But if you're doing something with her,
Yeah.
and she goes, screw you, I'm looking over at that, whatever's going on over there. You go, hey, wait a minute. I didn't say it was a break time. We're still working here. Give her something to do with her feet, or else she's gonna go back to going, you don't ever need me to pay attention.
Yeah.
You wait for me to focus on you before you ask. And you go, no, I'm not waiting on you at all. You need to do it when I ask you to do it. In fact, there's gonna be a lot more work when you're not looking at me.
Yeah.
So we put a saddle on?
Yeah.
Okay.